not taking it slow. We're not taking it slow. Nope, 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 nope. Was that Waka's voice actor? It almost sounded like Waka.
And last but not least, our chef. We got the best of the best for our canteen in Celiana. As some of you may know, she's the Astera chef's former mentor, and she's come out of retirement to help us out.
It will also take a hard drive clip for me in both horizontal and vertical format on my computer. And as the Zero points out, exclamation point, C-L-I-P, clip. So, cool moments, exclamation point clip, you don't even have to edit it yourself. So, almost perfect. Almost perfect. Just saying. Also, I pressed the wrong button. So.
And,
Enough. You need your rest.
yes. Good night.
Enough. Kimari told us everything. He's never talked more in his life. Oh.
As a Dutch guy as a villain.
Oh yeah. It's been too long
always-
since I've seen the
always like,
Austin Powers movies.
I love gold!
Get good, scrub.
And then my computer just told me to get good again.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, I just went... And then it was like, get good scrub.
Okay.
Hold on, hold, 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 hold. Now it just looks ominous and sinister. Anybody want some, like, spooky bedtime stories or so? I don't know, like, what do we do with this? I feel like there's opportunities to be had.
Tales of Colby, Jack, and Gouda, full of cheesy food. Cheese go 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 go. Danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab a slice of cheese. Cheese tails, woohoo. Phew. That was a whole lot of cheese. I hope you enjoyed it.
So I can do with a decent upgrade. Hey, thanks for following Breaking Culture Gaming. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to join us in chat. How are you? How would that even work? It's so rough. How's that even work? And just stone face.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Oh!
Be here if you need me.
You saw Ryder's head? Dude just went full exorcist. Look at how luxurious these eyelashes are. Look at it. Yeah, watch this. Wait till that blink. See, look at that. That's some luxurious kind of lashes. Pay good money for that. You don't even know. So, here is hoping. Chat, I'm kind of glad I didn't actually start the quest now. Because I probably would have lost the video. What is up, my peoples? Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your triumphs and your struggles. Tell me some good things, chat. What is that? We are back with more of our Star Citizen antics. Last time we were here, we were delivering medium and large cargo stuff. And, Skull was filling out the combat stuff for us. Today, we're still going to be doing cargo, but we're going to be going the more efficient route. And taking a small ship and doing small runs repeatedly. Assuming, of course, the game actually gives me a server. I don't think it's actually gonna do it. So I'm gonna force close the game. We're gonna try again. So, how's everybody? JJ, what is up, my dude? Thank you for the lurk. So, Puzzle, what is up, sir? I spent this morning in a combination of hanging out in Allison's birthday celebration stream and recording a Valentine's thoughts video for my Instagram/Christian YouTube channel that I'll post on Saturday. And now hanging out with the finest folks on Twitch and YouTube. That's y'all, by the way. How you doing, Epistle? Georgie, dealing with the war between your browser adblock and YouTube? Which adblock are you using? And when did things start? Skull, what is up, my dude? How you doing, sir? By the way, for anybody that played Star Citizen, we had a patch today, so be sure to patch up. You were in Allison's stream earlier. They were talking about trash food for some reason, and you were thinking about the double floor dots. Yes! Yes! We really need to do the double floor dog eating contest. Okay. Can you even get double dogs on the Orison? Should I go get some before we start our adventures for today? I'm using Brave. It's the default ad block they're using. Super zealous about ads. Nothing gets through. Until now. Need to change background playing to stop under ad blockers. Brave immediately stopped it. Now you're getting content unavailable on YouTube. So, the way that I do it is, I run both Adblock Plus and Ghostery at the same time. And the combination of the two of them seems to kill everything. Except for Twitch. I still get ads on Twitch. Haven't figured that one out yet. Which I suppose, if I have to get ads, I'd rather it on Twitch for the simple reason that I can support the people that I don't sub to. So I suppose that's a, acceptable thing for me. Plus I can, pop out the stream window whenever ads start and just watch with that. So it's not like I'm missing all that much. Post a picture of the new bundle on Star Citizen channel. I thought the new bundle was the Valentine's thing. Still, the thing you posted the other day. Is there something else? There's a few. This one's a teddy bear and holographic heart bundle. So you're saying we're getting a Care Bear bundle? Is that what you're telling me? Next you're gonna tell me we're getting a Teletubby bundle. Not like Care Bear will allow on your ship, I suppose. I might kick it out the airlock. Don't tempt them, Frodo. Don't want Tinky Winky as a gunner? Okay, listen. I'll compromise on Teletubbies for one thing. One. Only one. If you can give me a suit that is the weird, creepy, son, like the baby's son from Teletubbies, I will allow it. If you can have a mobile, weird, creepy son Yeah, the Eldritch Sun Baby. Yes, if you can give me the Eldritch Sun Baby, I will allow it.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following vehicle. Please visit us again.
Otherwise, it can all die in the fire. Now you want a Pirate Raider themed teddy bear for your captain's quarters? Okay, I gotta see the thing. Hold on. Next task. Okay, let me check the Discord. Chat. Chat. Behold the Care Bear abomination that has infiltrated Star Citizen. Is that also a Care Bear suit that he's wearing? Best you can do is anthropomorphic Nunu? Who in the world is Nunu? Or what in the world is Nunu? You wish. Okay, admittedly, the bear's kinda cute. I'm just throwing the, the bear's kinda cute. Kinda. That's the most you're gonna get out of me. Kinda. Okay. Let's find us some small missions. Okay, why is my... Okay, I'm about to say, why is my stroke wheel not working? Okay, here we go. Nope. Asteroid resource. No. Medical cargo hull. Small. Okay. Small. Let's see if there's any of them that come from Orison. Got one from New Babbage. Here we are. So, it's been a long time since I've flown the 315P. And this thing can hold 12 SCU of cargo. So I figured, why not pull it out for doing smaller runs? Teletubbies vacuum on wheel. I have no idea. So the only thing I know of the Teletubbies is the baby and the weird abominations of the Teletubbies themselves. Okay.
Operational. Shield system active.
Give me the engine. Okay. Give me the whole thing. There. So, to fill your shelves with stuffed animals, like the Doom guy. The Doom guy has his shelves filled with stuffed animals. He has a bunch of stuffies. Is this true?
Landing complete.
What? How is the 315p blocking it? Have you in fact lost your mind? He also has a pet rabbit, which he destroyed all of hell to avenge. I mean, that's only reasonable.
Launch complete.
Let's be real here.
Landing complete.
That's the only reasonable thing you can do. I mean, he was John Wick before John Wick was cool. Okay, I'm trying to remember how easy the 15p was to load. I'm about to find out. Not bad at all. No, thank you, GB. Thank you for being you, Zach. How you doing, Jimmy? Tell me all the things. Also, chat, the idle game that we built yesterday is currently running. You are collecting clicks. There's no upgrades available yet, but you're collecting clicks. You, GB, are loved, appreciated, and highly valuable, sir. How's all the things, sir? Tell me about all of it. I require details. Okay. Where do you open and close this again? So you have... here. Oh, so I only need one. So if that's the case, I can just open the back next time. Also, chat, the 5x boost, at least the first one for the day, is actually fairly reasonable to get.
You are clear to head out.
I'm just not going to tell you the number. I forgot how much get up and go this thing's got.
Shield system inactive.
On behalf
Goodness gracious. Well, exit the atmosphere in no time.
Quantum drive activated.
So yeah, fun fact, this is the ship
Quantum drive.
that caused me to actually fall in love with the game. This is whenever I actually became invested. Was running this ship.
Quantum drive activated.
And it was either, depending on how you view it, it was either all uphill or downhill from there. So, depending on how you look at it. How's it going, Grey Dawn Square? Love the channel. Thank you. Enjoying 4.6? Quite so. I was getting, I don't know if I want to say bored. I wasn't getting bored with 4.5 because I had run out of things to do. But I was getting to the point where I'm like, okay, we need a new event. And so thankfully, 4.6 gave us the new event, which I am quite enjoying. Also, give me another starter ship that you can watch things go by like this. I'll wait. How cool is that? Or like, get in bed and just watch the stars go by from the comfort of your own bed. I'll wait. And also control your ship, stats from your bed. Is the coffee machine back on the counter? It doesn't look like it. No. I seem to remember there was a coffee machine, wasn't there? I don't think it worked though, did it? It's off on Grand Adventures. It's become the main character. It worked every other patch? Well, dang. How about yourself, Draydon? What's your, daily driver of choice?
Quantum drive deactivated.
Lately, my daily driver's been the Clipper. Kind of a mix between the Clipper and the Cutter Rambler.
Shield system active.
325 is your original pledge. Got a food maker and coffee pod crack? Yeah, we were just asking about the coffee pod. It's not back in on the 315p though. How's it going, Craig?
Landing gear deployed.
Most of your crew lives in Microtech, your flagship. Oh, you have an Idris. Layla's usually the Cuddy Black. Hopefully you're not doing any piracy with that.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
See?
Engines inactive.
Alright, I'm doing good, Craig. And I was just doing some stuff earlier to keep going with the Final Fantasy XIV grind off stream. And also edited a video for my Instagram and Christian YouTube channel, which I suspect is probably gonna get me into some mild trouble, but it's okay. I say trouble, but it'll definitely have some interesting comments. Because people have interesting ideas with disabled people and relationships, so I'm expecting some interesting ideas to pop up. There's new stuff for 4.7. Look, Niffy, what are you seeing? White flag, lawful neutral. Okay. Star Trek Next Generation / Voyager? Okay, yeah, but I mean, like, Janeway can do some, pretty, morally questionable things in Voyager. Okay. Yo. Grey Dawn hit the bonus. Y'all are getting extra stuff for the next 10 minutes. Grey Dawn, I actually yesterday on my software stream, I coded a idle game that everyone is naturally contributing to as you talk. So, if somebody types a message that's a specific length, it gives everybody in chat a bonus of 5x more points for the next 10 minutes, and you just hit it. And it also gave a new number now, which I'm going to see what it is. Also reasonable for y'all to hit, which I'm not going to say what it is. Okay, so we're at 7725. Curious what we're going to hit whenever we turn this in. I just have it like the base game working right now. I don't have like the upgrades implemented and stuff like that yet, but I'm gonna have that in. Yeah, 2 weeks online 1, yes. I felt so bad for 2 weeks, but I got it. Like, I understood. And I think I would have made the same decision. Like, Petard had his morally gray moments as well, but not like Janeway. I found that Janeway had to make more of those types of decisions. Okay. We need another one. So we're in... Okay, so let's see if we can find one that goes to New Babbage since we're near there. Oh wait, also... It did not take it. Rude. Area 18, Tessa, right, go down. There we go. New Babbage. Track it. Just on sheer logistics, she'd lose 2 crewmen for 1 after being short crewed. Yeah, the entire journey home. Right, not to mention the individual benefits of Tuvok and Neelix. Not to mention, like, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the fewer of the one. So she was kind of obeying Vulcan logic there as well. In this case, the needs of Neelix and Tuvok outweighed the needs of Tuvix.
Shield system inactive.
Invalid target. Nay, I disagree. Game. Let me... Game. I wish you would let me select New Babbage. Here. Set Taurus. Give me at least Microtech. You can at least give me that. Okay, let's go here. And then...
Quantum drive deactivated.
Well... I think 2X was nice, but less logical and tactical, and 2 Volt and less morally impactful and capable than Neelix, right? Meta character in Star Trek Online called Tulix, trying to recreate when they got merged. That's cool. Nevok? Okay.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Darthill. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to join us in chat. How are ya? I wish it would let me set course. Also, I didn't realize that Microtech was so far away from... Where was I at? Like, Mike L5 or something? I thought that they were all generally in the same system. Clearly, I was mistaken. So is anybody still working on the event progress, or are y'all all done? The only reason to play Star Citizen is to play out your Star Trek fantasies. That and it's the greatest game ever conceived. I will give it that it's one of the most ambitious things I've ever seen. But you might actually appreciate my Why Does Star Citizen Work video on the YouTube channel that you're currently on. As far as like living out Star Trek fantasies, like as much as I loved this game for that, I found that I had more satisfaction in living out my Star Trek fantasies in No Man's Sky. This fulfills my Star Wars Galaxies nostalgia like nothing else has. You know, watch it, appreciate it. You finished on Sunday, I believe? Just joined the mega group. And helped a man of Perseus. Nice. Or that actually friends often tell you
Quantum fuel, 75%.
it's a cross between STG and Firefly Serenity. STG, like Stargate? Or am I thinking about something else? Yo! You hit the bonus again. Big pods. Smacking hornets. With Medusas is fun. Oh, I'm sure.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay. Let's actually go to Microtech. Star Wars Galaxy, yeah. You never got to play Star Wars Galaxies? You are missing one of the greatest games actually ever conceived.
Quantum drive activated.
Played over 1,000 hours of Star Trek Online. Last time that I genuinely played Star Trek Online was whenever it was in closed beta for its original release, like before it went free to play, like its OG release. Absolutely loved the ship combat, but I seem to remember that the ground combat was difficult on my hands. So I don't know if it's still the same. The OG post, yes, back then, whenever it was in closed beta. I didn't actually play the full release, I played the closed beta. Next task? I'm curious what the next number is for the bonus. Okay, it's another reasonable number. Which I actually played OG City of Heroes as well. That was a fun game. You have a Kelvin Timeline Enterprise on a engineer. Beam overload and FAW. I don't know what that is. Kelvin phases are beautiful. I would have to see it to remember. City of Heroes was a very, very interesting time. I didn't get as invested in it as I did with Star Wars Galaxies, but I did spend a very hefty amount of time in it. Oh, did it again. I think y'all are currently getting a 10x bonus. Y'all are crushing it as far as the idle game goes. I didn't expect it to ping that often.
Quantum drive activated.
Superheroes Homecoming is really cool. That's true, didn't they allow for a, private server or something to start for City of Heroes? And, like, allowing other people to, like, make content for it and stuff? Yeah, pretty far as a villain. That was also an interesting time, actually playing a villain in that game. That was something else that I was able to play the closed beta for.
Deactivated.
Was the City of Villains. Which had of course led me to playing WoW. That's a first. I don't think I've ever actually fully blacked out. Oh, no wonder I'm at like 9.8 Gs. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Landing gear deployed.
We have to bring this all the way to the Terra Gateway. No, okay. Terra is gonna be such a interesting zone or system to explore. Indeed, Craig. Are you also a Trekkie, my dude? But I mean, I would guess so. She's got all the stuff for, the Kelvin timeline, etc. Gimme. Blacked out entering atmosphere in a P-52. After your tiny android got shot out from under you, finally woke up your blackout just to see you An ice-covered mountain? Did you crash? You have a combat somewhere? As do I. I'm actually looking right at it. Salt barrel. Oof. Very commander uniform. Out in the real world. Think you have a problem? Do you get all of the strange looks? Or do you get people like, bro? You know, with the mad respect. Okay, I thought I was gonna have enough space on there, but apparently I don't. So, we lived, we learned. Hail, son of Jedi. Indeed, I did see the Lost Flamer. I posted the videos of it on the Discord. How's it sound? Were you gonna get one, is the question? Of course, no, you're not, because you're doing everything with your Titan. Okay. People tell you you're gonna die because you're wearing the red uniform, but since it's the next generation uniform, I have to nicely educate them. It was the original series. Sure, it's not the next generation, yes. I also have to educate people on this because I have a red command uniform as well. I can see Grey Waver in his tricorder. So that I can't find any signs of intelligent life. Lol.
You are all cleared.
Try it out when it's available. Set up time. We should. Come to the territory of command, indeed. I will find my picture of me cosplaying as Picard whenever I'm en route to the Terra Gateway. By the way, Jettison, how did you like the Hermes? Have you tried it out yet? I know you got it as part of your sub or whatever. The door's opening, but the door's not opening. Can I...
You're all set to go.
No, I'm not.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
So...
Core system deactivated.
All set to go. Yeah, ATC having a laugh, right? Okay, let me repair the damage I've done to myself. Because I know this ship is rather fragile. Okay, we'll store it. Leave for a minute. And then...
Nice
do it
try,
again.
Skalmuniator, but I'm not the one pulling the hangar bay doors. I'm the main character here. The doors are handled by the ship's crew or the AI. If you want them opened, ask the engineer. And for a little divine backup, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13 NKJV.
To the A-side
Now,
vehicle
what's your
retrieval
next
system.
ridiculous assumption you want to test?
Okay, I think the everything is breaking. Also, the using that verse in that way is entirely out of context. Also, I think my ship's gonna blow up. So, I'm just gonna go over here. What is happening? I don't understand. Wilson! You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Yeah, get me out of that hangar. Let's chill for a minute. For as high-tech as Microtech is, there's no garbage cans. And not a singular one. Like, where are you supposed to put the garbage? Oh, there's a garbage can. I'm brave blindly entering a death elevator like that. Me and the elevators, we go way back. Sometimes we go way up, sometimes we go way down. Sometimes they don't appear. Sometimes the elevator just ghosts me. We go way back. Actually, was it the sound of my ship? I stored it. Yeah, but you did hear something blow up, right? That wasn't just me. Something blew up.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of Microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
It's dawn. But I mean, at least it's not as tragic as crashing the Enterprise several times.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer, whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology. Hi, or the beauty and welcome to New Babbage.
Then we hear an explosion, see what something of yours that you used to own. Oof. Note the keyword of used to own.
Hi, and welcome to New Babbage. Okay, it was
Okay, I can't be the only one that's obsessed with throwing the garbage away. I can't be.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the newly renovated accommodation?
Nice choice.
Located downtown, in the luxurious Sapphire Grounds. Ready to upgrade?
I think you're going to be happy
Located in
with
the
that.
plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
This place has really gone downhill.
Stay sharp.
Hello.
There's a lot of crazies out
Welcome to
there.
New Babbage, capital city of Microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. For the latest updates on chip availability and data, please use Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's Bar at Parliament. Only at Private Natural. Hey.
Yeah, it's a good thing everything is LTI right now.
From all of us at Microtech.
Welcome to the ASOP
Okay,
Vehicle
Pico.
Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
I was gonna bring you back home, but you're kinda in the way. Okay, hold on.
Hi, and welcome to New Baggage. Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Okay, let's bring the ship back out and hope against hope.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Empire State of
Okay, I'm gonna bring you back home to Horizon with me. You're gonna be in my hangar. Okay, besides Pico and the space whales, is there any other stuffies I can collect? Yeah, Pico.
From the best shopping, dining,
Stuffed spice worm? There's a Van Du one? Oh, come on. Here, wait. Okay, you do this. Stay right there. Open the door. Okay. There's a drug smuggling Pico. Of course there's a drug smuggling Pico. Alright, Pico. You chill. Right there. Or not. He's gonna blow us up, isn't he? Yeah, now he's just being all emo. You're not my real penguin, Dad. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
How's it going to Mega Mart? to see on stream today. Yeah, he's got board skills. So it didn't look stable at all. Well, we've just entered the danger zone.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
Okay, thank you for opening the door.
Thanks for visiting New Babbage. And remember, from the Moby Club.
Nice try, Skull Muniator, but I don't hold the keys to the pod bay. That's up to the ship's AI or the crew on duty, the captain, or the engineer you should be pinging. If you want them opened, ask the right person in charge. And for a bit of divine encouragement, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
My guy.
Philippians 4:13 NKJV. Now, what's your next ridiculous demand, genius?
My guy. Yeah, apparently not. Okay, there we go. Oh, goodness. He did a 720 kickflip. The terrain faded as he was set down. I realized at least 150, at least. The first Pico to do a 1080 and land it. Good luck. Thank you so much, Omega. How you doing, by the way? You alright?
Activated.
Okay, do I dare to touch him while we're in flight? Okay, he's actually moving. He's legit a dangerous object at this point. He's vibing? I don't know, I think he's more like vibrating. Keep an eye on him while I find my Picard picture. Next task. Okay, Jet. Seriously, keep an eye on him. I'm all tabbed. Tell me if he's about to blow us up. Okay, where did I put that picture? Do I have that on this hard drive? Oh, here's one. It's not the one I was looking for, but it's one of them. You're talking about having a command uniform. I have a command uniform. This was... I even have the phaser. Right there. Oh goodness, this was like 2018? No. Might have been 2017. Trying to see if I can find the one that I have with no glasses on, because I have one with no glasses. Set to killing it? You got that right. Oh yeah, check out this kid from that same Comic-Con that I went to. Was rolling about, and his dad was pushing this kid's chair, and the legs are attached to the spokes of the chair, so that as the chair is rolling, the ATST is walking. And the kid could like reach his hands up into the head of the ATST and grab the guns and move them around. It was so cool. I think he actually did win an award during the cosplay competition. Pretty sure he did. So, yeah, it was funny too, because, whenever we went up to him to ask if we could take a picture of him, your boy was like, "No." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And, so we just started to walk away, and the dad's like, "It's okay. You can take a picture of him. He's just tired and hungry. We're trying to find his mom. It's chill." And, you know, he had to, like, convince D-Boy to let us take a picture. I mean, we were okay with just letting him be on his way. I'm just glad we were able to see him. Oh, we're here. Oh wait, no, we stopped. There was a cable with a snow speeder and a cable. Well, that would have been an AT-AT. We're close enough, yeah.
Quantum drive activated.
A Hangarus ATST is, you know, extra dangerous. Yes. Yes. Next task. Let me see if I can find any more cool pictures y'all might enjoy while we fly. Hit server lines while tabbing knocks you out of quantum. Hitting AFK protection. I suppose that makes sense. Let's see. All of these pictures should be safe. So, whenever I did a Frankenstein cosplay from Soul Eater, found a cool Kakashi. Back when McCree was still named McCree, and Overwatch was like the biggest thing ever. A very high-tech and lore-accurate diva. This dude was hilarious. Some of the local art from that particular con. It was all the, like, blacklight kind of art, which was fun. Found a Raiden. Okay, so this, the artist was doing this live for the entire day. So you could come back at different points of the day and see how much progress she had made. And, like, it came out so cool by the end of the day. Also, back when The Walking Dead was still airing and was still good. This one. I lost my nerd crap when I saw this one. Your boy was actually walking around as a full-on Megazord. And naturally, he was having a hard time walking around. Well, that one was very cool. Lots of, like, custom stormtroopers and Mandalorians and stuff like that. So, lots of very interesting variations of this. This, this is the actual, van from Dumb and Dumber.
Quantum fuel. 75.
Just killing over that Megazord, right? So yeah, the actual Dumb and Dumber van. That was neat. More Overwatch. Okay. This is one of those local artist renditions of Star Wars meets King of the Hill. If you read right here, that boy's Midichlorian and right. It's so good.
Quantum drive deactivated.
So there's your boy again. Okay, there's a story behind this. Don't even bother trying to call that number. It doesn't work. It's not a real number. I'll explain. Some bleach. And then I don't know what the cheese was about, but yeah, so the phone number, don't bother calling it. It's not real. There's a story behind this. So, during that particular Comic-Con that I went to, they were doing what they were calling sci-fi speed dating. And I was like, at this point in my life, like, I was very, very socially awkward, very shy. I don't know if you'd say shy, just like very avoidant of social situations like that. And I was really trying my best to, you know, get out of that.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And whenever, gave me a large. Whenever I saw that they were doing speed dating, I was like, okay, this is probably the only time in my life that I'm gonna have the opportunity to do this. I'm gonna man up and I'm gonna try. And some of the old timers here remember this story. And so I show up to, I show up to the place where they're doing the, where they're doing the speed dating. And it's this, like, kind of right outside this, like, conference-looking room. And there's a bunch of guys and hardly no girls, right? And I'm like, well, this is gonna be interesting. So, you had a very interesting selection of guys there. And what I mean by that is there was one of three types that you saw there. You had the ones that were absolutely terrified to be there, and you knew it. You had the ones that were acting like they were okay with being there, but were secretly terrified. And you had the ones that looked at least mildly comfortable being there. So, and there's only like I said, a few girls there. So we're like, okay, this is gonna be weird. And, the guy that's like heading it up comes out and is like, okay, we're gonna get started. Before we do, I need all of the women to come in here first, and I'm gonna explain everything that's gonna happen. And whenever he called for the women, you know, I'm expecting, I'm sure everybody else is expecting, just like the couple of, maybe 3-4 of them that were there to go forward. No. They were literally hiding in various hallways, nooks, crannies, corners, everywhere nearby. They were hiding. And it's like they just like appeared out of thin air. And so they go in. Your boy's talking to him for a while, and then he eventually comes and calls us. Now, while we're waiting for him to explain everything to them, the vibe of all the guys in the hallway shifts rather dramatically. So, the guys that are like already clearly scared are now kind of terrified. The ones that were pretending to look like they were cool, but secretly scared, are now just like, they can't hide it anymore. Like, they're just scared. And the ones that were, you know, reasonably cool to start off with, were still reasonably cool, but, you know, they were starting to lose it a little bit too. So, after what was probably just a few minutes, but it felt like a bit longer, the organizer guy comes out and he brings us in. And all of the women are already seated around the room. There's probably around like 20, 25 of them. And so he huddles us all in the middle of the room, while all of the women are already seated, staring at us like we're a bunch of slabs of meat. And I couldn't help but think to myself, man, is this what they feel like? Whenever, like, guys just kind of, like, stare at them? Is this what it feels like? And so, he starts talking to us, and he's like, okay, listen. I'm trying to keep the vibe here, like, pretty chilled, pretty relaxed, and, you know, like, remove all of the potential awkwardness from a situation like this. And so, if I perceive that the vibe is getting kind of awkward, I'm gonna start, like, bantering with all of you, the guys, and I'm gonna start, like, roasting you. And he's like, I don't care who you are. Because there was, like, various types of guys there. He's like, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're black, I don't care what you are. I'm gonna get you. He's like, you need to be cool with that. And then he looks at me and he goes, you alright with that, Hot Wheels? And I'm like, okay, I'm in my place. I'm like, I'm cool with it, as long as you don't mind me hitting you back. And all the other guys were like, oh. One guy in the back was like, this is gonna be awesome. So, so we all start off, go down, in our initial positions. The scroll wheel doesn't work all the time, does it? And so we start kind of rotating around the room. And, okay, this isn't working. Okay, there it goes. And, where am I closest to? Hold on. There we go. Zoom out, bro. Okay. So we're closest to hardcore. So we need area 18. Yeah, we need area 18. Anyway, we start rotating around the room, and you can tell now that the women are just as nervous as the guys, at least somewhat. So, long story short, because I could really expand on this story, let me know if y'all want the rest. I go in expecting nothing out of this, right? I expect nobody to give me their number, so on and so forth. And I end up with the number that you saw on the on that picture. And so I build up some nerve and I call the number, right? And nothing. I get nothing. It gives me this this error code. I used to remember the error code. And so I'm like, well, wait. Maybe I misdialed it. So, I try again. It no working. So, like, well, maybe it's one number off or something. So I started trying different variations. None of those work. Turns out, the number doesn't exist. And the person that wrote down the number probably saw that I had no numbers on my paper and decided to just write a number on the paper so that I wouldn't feel bad, even though it was a fake number. Thinking, I don't know, thinking that would have been a confidence boost, but that was like the meanest thing ever. And I was so upset by this. I spent literally like 2 days trying to track down the person that I thought it was. I was relentless, dude. Trying to find this woman so that I could give her a piece of my mind. And I never found her. And I don't know what happened after that. But it made me really sad. It hurted a lot. So there's the story of the phone number. It's exactly like that Super Hot Fire skit where Super Hot hands the guy a piece of paper. He's like, here's my ex-girlfriend's number. Swipes it out of his hand. Psych! That's the wrong number! So, except this girl was like, here's 1% of hope. Psych! That's a non-existent number! The kaiju big battle? Wait. Still, I forget what we were talking about. What kaiju big battle thing? Next task. Also, I realized I probably could have told that story better as well. It's okay. Picture of the Megazord. Oh, the Kaiju Big Battle. Did they do a Kaiju battle in Power Rangers? Rough, but that to me probably dodged the bullet anyway. Probably. But I think it's safe to say that I probably had much thinner skin back then than I do now. And so, like, it hurted a bit extra, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I dodged the bullet. But I still wanted to give her a piece of my mind. Would it have been the most Christian thing of me to do? Probably not. Still wanted to do it.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay. Trying to think if we need any ships from Area 18 while we're here. I don't think we do. If we end up at Lorville, then yes. I was gonna pick up a Avenger Titan. I don't think I have one. Which might be good for this particular thing that we're doing. Might be easier to load and unload. Not really, it's probably about the same. Area 18 has a ship shop? Yeah, but Lorville's is easier to get to. I don't feel like spending the time to run to it. Not to mention the door, for some reason, to the Area 18 ship shop doesn't work all the time.
Shield system active.
Okay. I was about to say, where's my hanger? Oh, chat, I should probably get some of my tea. It's been a minute. Also, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the 315P used to have laser repeaters? Looks like it has ballistic weapons now.
Warning. Landing gear deployed. Engines inactive.
But yeah, I was asking about specific ships because I know you can only get certain things from Area 18. Of course, we might be able to get an Alpha Wolf. Do we know if the Alpha Wolf is in the in-game stores yet? Because I know you can get a wolf. But I really liked the Alpha Wolf. Do we know if that's available for credits yet? Because if it is, I will go and get it. Battery 2 off for now? Okay, that's fine. Alpha Wolf is too new. Yeah, I figured. Oh well, thank you so much. Get in there. Do you have an Alpha Wolf if you want to fly? No, it's okay. I was just saying for while I'm here. It's okay. But thank you for the offer. Oh yeah, speaking of earlier, when y'all were saying everything is LTI right now, I saw that if you buy a Hermes right now, you can get LTI for it. I'm rather tempted.
Engines active. Launch complete.
About to buy friends for the moth for your birthday? Wait, you're buying somebody else something for your birthday?
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, I'll be curious to, need more things, digital or physical. I feel that.
Shield system inactive.
Pretty much anything that I buy at this point is just, for the stream, more so than anything. Like content stuff. Did I not refuel? I thought I refueled. I'm savage of it. Fake you, him, and his wife. Nice for you and him. That's super nice of you. Yeah, so like, the pilot, gets to control, like, the muncher, and the other three get to control the scraping, so like, it's an interesting dynamic there. You didn't get the mess? You had to part with your Connie and the Alpha Wolves? Oof. Next task. So I didn't realize it till it's too late, but I have a ship that only has 6 months worth of insurance. It's my Spirit. And so like I'm wondering if I should just even do anything with it at all, like upgrading it further or anything like that, or if I should just kind of leave that one as it is. finally fixed the side pods. So they're pressurized. Nice. Could melt it and use the cash to upgrade it something else after buying a war bond. Can you get something with LTI with a war bond, or is that something that you can only do if you're just buying it outright? I haven't melted anything or done war bonds or anything like that before. So fresh cast for the LTI, I would say upgrade that LTI. Use the stored credit to go upwards. Okay, so like if I, say, bought a Salvation. Because I think the Salvation is only like $60. I could get a Salvation with LTI. And then use the store credit to go up to the Hermes. Okay, so that makes sense. First, don't tell me that, because I'm gonna end up keeping the Salvation, because I really liked the Salvation.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay.
Shield system active.
Alright. Looks like something small comes out. Usually grab 2 or 3 $50 LTI tokens for later. Okay. So, what you're saying is you grab the like 3 small ships that don't have LTI and melt them? Or the 3 small ships are the LTI? And I'm just misunderstanding.
Landing gear deployed.
Speaking of a spirit.
Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed.
So you have 2 pulse, LX LTI, and upgrade those upwards to a month. So as LTI, you get the discounts. Okay, so you're just doing it directly for the LTI? So like, LX to a Zeus, to a Hermes. And then the end total is 230 versus 315.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Stack fresh money sale discounts. Okay. I think I understand. Yeah, the only thing that I have that has LTI is my clipper. Even my reclaimer is not LTI because I didn't understand how it worked. My reclaimer, though, I think it has 10 years. So, I mean, 10 years is fine with me. Find a merchantman for 255. So the circles are 650 or 225. I'm gonna need you to teach me your ways. So you're specifically doing the war bond stuff and then going to LTI. Okay, so, for example, I want to say the Hermes is like 200 bucks. Okay. If I'm remembering right, the Hermes is 200 bucks. If I did that method, how much would I spend? Nice. Wait. Any pre-existing ships? Okay, let's just assume then that I bought a small ship that had LTI attached to it already. And new upgrades with concept CCUs to... What does... Okay, I don't know what a CCU is. I think that that's what's throwing me off. You're 18. There we go, Tessa. Cross chassis upgrade. So meaning just like if I took my spirit and just like upgraded to something else. Probably. Maybe in Lorville? Turkey combined to increase the pledged ship to something else without having to melt it. Okay, so that's what I've been doing up to this point, the CCUing things. Why doesn't it want to let me select Microtech? Or, Hurston? Okay. In the Star Citizen chat, okay.
Quantum drive activated.
Get a Hermes with LTI for $130 if I used the Salvation. That's not bad at all. Why is it doing this? Okay, there we go.
Shield system inactive. Quantum
Okay, let me
deactivated.
get in flight. And then I'll check the Discord.
Quantum drive activated.
Okay. Next task. Okay. Star Citizen. Oh, you put a roadmap in there as well. Okay. Let's look at this together. New resource gathering missions, Moss, medical light armor, nice. And I'm a little bit distracted. Okay, if this doesn't look like a Tusken Raider, I don't know what does. The one on the left. That's cool too. Ooh. Ooh, can I have that? Okay. Drama lava. What is that, my dude? Okay, so if I bought a Hermes first, you're saying? And then I went to a Zeus Mark II. And then immediately to a Hermes. Warbond. So you can do both of these at the same time? I don't understand. Apparently I'm not all the way to Hurston.
Quantum drive deactivated.
I'm on the stream doing some gaming stuff while watching some racing. We are discussing how to save money on Star Citizen. What kind of gaming and racing are you doing, Travelova? Upgrade you buy for later also. You buy for later. They don't go until you apply them. So what I would do is apply the Zeus first and then apply the Hermes? Or do I go straight from the Salvation to the Hermes? Oh, sorry, yeah, Salvation to the Hermes. Okay, so you apply them in sequence.
Quantum drive activated.
The money saving? Yeah. Upgrades my okay. Your Salvation to Zeus, then Zeus to Hermes.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay. Where's the... Okay, there we go. Well, heck. Do the upgrades expire? Like, for example, if I did what you're talking about there and then go Salvation to Zeus to Hermes, would I be able to, like, play around with the Zeus for a little while before upgrading to the Hermes, or would I need to do them back to back to back, or something expires?
You can store your vehicle here.
Because I wouldn't mind, like, you know,
Shield system active.
fiddling around with the Zeus, because that was another ship that I was, curious about. And have fun with that for a minute, and then go into the Hermes.
Landing gear deployed. Warning. Warning.
People sell them secondhand? That's true, you can trade them, can't you?
Ship is
Okay. Do this. Do this. Do this.
Core system deactivated.
If you haven't noticed, chat, there are people at my house. Very loud, noisy, familial individuals. Getting a discount to sell them secondhand even. People would play upgrading more as a game, buy stuff like that, and sit on it for years. Really? So my CCUs to buy back.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
They're prone to price changes. Upgrade them melt. The original pledge value and CCU value goes to store credit.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Please visit us again.
But if I melt a pledge that's been upgraded, the original pledge in that chain will be available in buyback. The CCUs are destroyed. Is it bad that this, like, really confuses me? Because, like, this feels like it's super convoluted. Like, unnecessarily so. Unless I'm just, like... Unless something is just not connecting in my brain. Which I feel like might be the case. Whoa. Did you see the stream frame rate just tank? Like, I understand what y'all are telling me as you tell it to me, but I'm like... Bruh. There's a lot going on. And maybe it's just because I'm streaming and thinking about 10 things at once, but... Okay, why is the stream frame rate dipping as much as it is? Okay, I want a Titan. Give me my Titan. Because it feels like it would be easier to do than the 315p. Okay. Compensate so you can do myself. Yeah, in a game where you can always turn your ships in for stored credit, they derive incentives for new money. So they offer stuff at discount. Oh. This used to not be here. Also, where's the garbage can? Also, chat, are y'all seeing the frame drops on stream? Like, this is bad. Like, it's not bad for me. Like, I'm fine. But OBS is hating this. Has the stream frame rate been this bad the whole time? Or is it only here in Lorville? At least the flipbook's in 4K. Actually, no. It's in 1080p. Okay, this is bad. Did my in key just go out? I don't think I can back up. Next task. Okay, hold on, Chad. Next task. Okay. Okay, well that's not good. I think I have a key going out on my keyboard. And this keyboard isn't made anymore. Oof. Okay, Chad, don't let me back up. God.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, this is bad. My backup key is actually going out. Also, I'd like to know why the stream frame rate is tanking as much as it is. You ever ran a Titan Renegade starter pack? First ship? Nice. How do you like it? Yo, Ginger. It is going pretty well, my dude. How's everything with you? Wondering if I shouldn't have stuck with the 15p. Mouse issues with tractor beams cleared up since the BIOS update? No, it hasn't. I think it was the BIOS update that caused it. It hasn't done it since, or rather, it started because of the BIOS update. So, there's that. Really liked it, upgraded out of it on like day 2. What do you go to? Also love the Titan. I just figured it'd be easier for what we're doing here. Okay, seriously, why is... This doesn't make sense. Why the frame rate is dipping as much as it is. I wonder if it's gonna continue doing that whenever I leave Hurston. Ever see the Warlock Titan commercial? No. I didn't even know there was one.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear rejected. Shields offline.
Okay. Something tells me I would have fallen in love with this game sooner if my initial ship would have been a Titan versus a cutter. Okay. Now, there's basically a guy at Area 18 uses the EMP to blow out all the electric in his section of the city so he can get some sleep. Nice. That's great. Okay, so it looks like the frame rate has chilled. Let's see what happens if I get up and start moving around. So I wonder if it was just the, I wonder if it was just Hurston. Have y'all noticed any other frame rate dips for the rest of the stream? But Ginger, how are you doing as well, my dude?
Quantum travel complete.
Run away from Star Citizen? Hitting Helldivers hard. Gotta take
Shields online.
Cyberstan? Okay, so you're not too worried about the current event then? That's going on in the game? In Star Citizen, I mean. Because you can get a fabricator from doing this stuff.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Are we going?
Landing gear deployed.
I really sort of want to get the Perseus skin. Same time you like the red nose skin already. Indeed. Jack, you know what I realized as well? That Pico I bought is still on the 315p. Oops. Turn off the engine.
Shields offline. Weapon systems offline.
Okay. Do we have an open exterior button? No, we do.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Okay, wait. I forget with the Titan that you have to select get out on the left. You cleaned up real quick. And back towards the water. Indeed. Yeah, take your time, sir. I'll be around for another hour and a half or so. I might have to pull the keys off of my keyboard and see if I can maybe clean some of the grime off of it. That's probably what's preventing my backup key from working. I press in to back up, so I use H to go forward, N to go back, B to go left, M to go right. Yeah, that was probably a little bit easier to unload than the 315P. Run back. My keyboard is not cooperating. Now, let's see. Just need the engines. Max that out.
Launch complete.
Oh, goodness.
Weapon systems destroyed.
I, didn't realize how much get up and go this thing had.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
So, I did a bad thing. And I, regret the bad thing that I did. Just gonna spend the 14K and then we'll just pretend nothing happened. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, my ship is supposed to look like that? Computer clip that.
I clipped the thing.
You are clear to launch.
Launch complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay. Let's just be flying.
Shields offline.
While we figure out our next contract. Nope, we need the 40Ks. Escort, no. Riker Memorial. So that'll bring us back to Area 18. That'll give us a good indication of if it's, the city of Lorville or not. Nice. Okay. Now. Also, have you noticed? Pretty sure my cockpit has been open the whole time. Pretty sure it never closed.
Quantum travel initiated.
Maybe it did. Oh, it did. Next task. So yeah, here's hoping. Oh, there we go. Here's that commercial that y'all were talking about. Saving $20 on the upgrade so I can do them in sequence. Got it. I'm seeing what you're talking about on Discord. Still. Okay, so this trailer is 2.5 minutes long. We'll watch it when I'm on flight to the next place I need to go. So yeah, chat, what's everybody working on this week?
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, this. Okay. Let's see if Area 18 takes the stream frame rate.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Just throwing this out there, chat. Even though the larger cargo hulls take significantly more time, I enjoy doing them dramatically more. It just feels way more relaxing than, hauling back and forth constantly. Okay, so it's not. Just killed the stream. Chad, are we still live? Are we still live? Okay, no.
Safe zone. Landing gear deployed.
Okay, much better. Are we still around, Chad? My bot tells me that the stream died, but I don't know about that. Looks like somebody had been nibbling on my right wing. Yeah, that would have been me. Because, I, underestimated the get up and go on this thing. And I kinda ran into a wall. Kinda hard. And it flipped the entire wing off. And here we are. Some Bondo and spray paint will be fine. Probably Sinister, but I don't have any Bondo. I ran out last week. Takes a lot of that stuff to maintain the massive fissure in your house's foundation. If you didn't know. Listen, the ramp looks fine. I don't know what you're talking about. That's how I bought it. Same thing with the wing. I don't know what you're on about. Thank you, Stoggy. Appreciate the hype up, my dude. And yeah, Chad, if anybody's hanging out and you're not following, you're enjoying spending time with us today, feel free to hit that follow button if you're on Twitch, or that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, to get notified of future streams. We spend our time hyping up Jesus as much and as often as we can. We build cool stuff with software, because I'm a software engineer. And we get up to all manner of gaming shenanigans. We'd love to have you. We all grow together. We grow together! A bit of a Final Fantasy XIV reference for y'all. Am I the only one here that plays 14? Wanna use your Idris? Just ask, will do. Me and Stoll were on his Idris the other day. It was a great time. We have a few people here that seem to have Idrises. So, Stoggy, did you pledge for your Idris? Or did you get it through the Wicklow efforts?
Landing gear detected. Shields offline.
Okay. You bought it from Sandy Gardenier a lifetime ago? Bought via the ancient emailer line system. Okay. Oh, there we go. Stay right there. Stay. Hold. Perfect.
Initiated.
Next task. Alright, Jet. While this is going, Skull gave us a video to watch of the Avenger commercial. So we turn off the game sound, we'll enjoy this together. Turn on the sound. No guarantees how loud this is gonna be for y'all.
Life in the city comes at you at 1,000 meters a second. According to a recent study, the average city dweller is subjected to over 60,000 forms of stimuli on any given day. with that much information beamed into your brain, it's not surprising that some people can react a little differently. Desmond Flay, known as Des to his friends and family, was by all accounts a quiet and respectful young man, which made his actions on March 8, 2938 even more surprising. It was described as a joyride like no other. A high-speed chase in the skies that covered several hundred miles of dense urban airspace. Within an hour, he had thousands of adoring fans who watched the authorities scramble to catch him. But Des saved his best surprise for last. When captured, local police asked why he did it. Des reportedly took a look around, smiled, and said, "I just wanted some peace and quiet." See your local ship dealer for financing options. Certain restrictions apply.
Okay. I wonder what those restrictions are. Add a stream delay? Or buffer delay to the stream? Why is that stuggy? Just trying to hurry up and finish this tea real quick. Also, I'm surprised that nobody's gotten the next idle game bonus. So the current bonus still is if you type a message that is the exact number of characters, including spaces, as the randomly generated number that it's selected between 1 and 200, it will give the 5x bonus for 10 minutes. Now, I am gonna try and implement your idea as well, having the word that gives like a one-time like 1,000 click bonus. But that one's gonna take a little bit more effort. So I'm gonna do that one later, but I really do like the idea. So I'm gonna do it. I wanna have multiple ways that y'all can get bonuses and power-ups and etc, etc.
Shields online.
Okay. See if it would be would have been possible. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. Where's the hangar? Is it on this side? Oh, there it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Also would have a little rapid representation to hit. Get towards it like how the board on Wheel of Fortune works. Oh, you mean like for the word? Like the one-time word? That could be fun. But I think it would be too much interface going on, you know, at a random time on just any given stream. Like, if and when I do something that like it has its own like full screen overlay kind of thing that I can put up, like say when I go do medical stuff or different things like that, I could maybe do that. But to just have it always visible on the screen, I don't know if I would like that for, you know, it would look cluttered in my mind. Did it again. On the stream overlay. So your idea that you had before of like, say I'm playing Star Citizen, it would select from a list of random words. So like you said, like Chris Roberts. So like if somebody says Chris Roberts, like it triggers the word. Just have a list of those words that it could be, and I would never show y'all the list. So that you couldn't, like, spam it. And do that for, like, the main games that we play. So, you know, like Star Citizen, the various Final Fantasies, the Souls games. Stuff like that. And so it would always be kind of relevant. But yeah, like I said, I really do like the idea. I'm gonna think through a way to do it in a reasonable way. I also need to be thinking through the upgrades. Because now that I've got a way to put them in, it's just a matter of me creating them. Not to go on a tangent, but had a break minigame idea. A bot doing a tug of war and watchers have to cheer in chat for you to get to win. So you're saying like using bits, you would be using bits to play the game? Thinking typing out phrases with bits or tacos could be a bonus. Yeah, stuff like that. I want to limit how often that I do like actual money things. So whenever you say cheer, like the technical term on Twitch for cheering is bits. It's like bits and cheering are intertwined, so that's why I was confused. Could work. Okay. I see what you mean. That could be fun. So there's some minor issues on the technical side with that. For example, if you try and type in the same message multiple times within a 30-second span, it won't do that message twice. So like, for example, if you typed in the word Bob, just like all lowercase, and then immediately tried doing it again, it'll tell you that you need to wait 30 seconds before you can do that again. So if the idea is to have like specific phrases trigger the tug of war effect, you know, for your team, then it would be limited to what you could do. But then if you allowed like literally anything, it would be a problem of people just typing in A, enter, B, enter, C, enter, and just spamming the chat. Which that's no fun either. In typing games, there's usually a line display, but you have to type so you can get like 36 phrases floating around both sides of the screen over the computer and myself. That is that is an idea. And it would not be difficult to generate like dozens, 100 or so different messages that could then get rotated. I like it, but I feel like I would want to modify it. Also, thank you so much, Stoll, for being my idea guy here recently. I've really been appreciating the ideas. You genuinely have some good stuff going on. So keep them coming. I'm just thinking, instead of, how about this? Instead of having, certain phrases that you would need to type to pull or lose ground in the tug of war, what if the bot would ask a question and then it would give chat, let's say, like 2 minutes to answer the question. And then what it would do is it would read every message in chat since the question was posed. Get like, it would either randomly select one of those messages, or it would determine like an average consensus of what the answer is. And then it would put that answer to the bot, and the bot would say if the answer is correct or not. So that if you say it's correct, then it pulls the game in your favor. If it's not correct, it pulls it in the bot's favor. Thoughts? I think I might have just made it a bit too complicated. I think I legit just over-engineered it. Kind of spiraling outwards, seeing a whole text adventure game in your head now. Okay, speaking of text adventure, okay, hear me out. Something that I really want to do that I think would be absolutely awesome is chat participant D&D. Okay, hear me out. You create a character by doing a command like create character wizard, whatever. And it would just kind of generate you a character that is a wizard with basic, level 1 spells and equipment, so on and so forth. and just, you know, like, optimized for a wizard. And that's your character. And I would be DMing, like, say, during a Star Citizen stream when there's not much going on. And I would tell chat, like, okay, what do you want to do? And somebody in chat would say, like, I want to try and jump this gap, and swing across this rope to get over this thing, and, you know, so on and so forth. And then I could say, okay, roll a dex check. And so what you could do is exclamation point roll dex, and it will calculate the roll based off of your character's stats and then give me the number. And then as the DM, I can just be like, you know, just describe what happens, and then we move on from there. And then I can assign XP and gear, so on, to different events. It would be a very ambitious project, and I don't know how well I would be able to, like, multitask and be able to do that, you know, like, while I'm streaming. Like I said, I'd only be able to do it for certain games. Like, Star Citizen would probably be okay. Most other things, probably not. Like, if I was doing a Souls game or a Final Fantasy game, like, it just wouldn't work.
Quantum travel complete.
Oop. But yeah, what am I doing? A subscriber Tailspire game? What's Tailspire? I don't know what Tailspire is.
Shields online.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Warning. Leaving. Safe zone. Landing gear deployed.
It's a virtual tabletop. Okay, so yeah. I only know of, like, Tabletop Simulator. So is it like that?
Warning. Leaving.
Or is it more like, Roll20? Tabletop Simulator might be good for just, like, big sub-car game night or something.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, it doesn't look like I used any fuel. Game. That is also an idea. I've wanted to do things for subs in the past, I just never really known what to do. There's so many things and not enough time. Why do I have to be so ambitious? My ambition is always getting me in trouble. I wonder if I can consider stuff like that after, like I finish my book. And I don't have quite as much on the mental workload. See yeah, Marbles on stream. Yeah, I've seen that. Not sure how this community would vibe with Marbles. I've been surprised before, to be fair. Okay, there goes the frame rate again. It's saying that I'm running out of video encoding space. Something similar with sub names somewhere down the line. Oh, so like a Marvel style game that's only for subs? That could be fun. Okay.
Landing gear rejected.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Shields offline.
Okay, let's... Where are we going? We're bringing it to Everest Harbor. Okay, Chad, this flight is gonna take a few minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the opportunity to get some medical stuff done. I haven't done it all stream, and I'm kind of feeling it. So give me just a few minutes to do that. I'll be flying in the meantime. And also, I'll run a few minutes of ads, so folks on Twitch won't get a pre-roll for the last little bit of the stream. And I'll also run some ads on YouTube. So enjoy the clips if you're subscribed on Twitch. Otherwise, feel free to get a snack, drink, whatever you need. And I'll be back shortly. So if I don't see you then, Jesus loves you. I love you. Repent and believe in the gospel. Let me know if you ever have questions. I would be happy to have a discussion. And I'll be right back. Next task. And you can rent ships today and tomorrow from Aegis Dynamics for free for 2 days. And so what I'm looking for is the MISC ships. Currently, MISC is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, manufacturer. Yes. Get in! Yeah. Bridges' first try was monster. There's a shield here that increases your health regen, similar to the ring that I'm wearing. But new.
Get good, scrub.
Computer. Shut up.
On weekends.
Oh, Dad, what just happened with the audio? Were y'all getting 2 mics at the same time? Wait. Let's just drive our way out of here. Oof. Again? I would really appreciate it. And, till we meet again, y'all stay epic, and y'all have an awesome night. Please! A sport that I might enjoy watching if it's on. Why? Why? It shouldn't exist, Chad. Marbles. They shouldn't exist. Also, I've returned. The delivery is over. Your wait's at an end.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete.
Now, ideally our next one should be at Hurston. If we wanted to optimize our time.
Shields online.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Where is it?
Landing gear deployed.
Now. Where's the... Okay, there you are. Okay, fuel, please. Exterior. Exit. I think we probably have time after this to run one more charter mission. And then we'll have to call it for the evening. Still, why am I imagining that your brain is still just spinning, wanting to throw other ideas at me? Always is. Indeed. Also, we've not checked our progress for delivery for the entire stream, except for the once, which it wouldn't show us. Do we know if they nerfed the progress for smaller missions since this patch? I hope not, otherwise we'll be wasting our time this entire stream. Should not be any nerves. Pretty fast concepting technique to make models super fast. Elucidate me. Because I also used to be very into the whole 3D art animation life. We have a problem. This number has not gone up for the entire stream. Oh wait, I've been doing transport, not collections. Duh. I've been looking at the wrong number the whole stream. Just like the girl that gave me the wrong number. Psych! That's the wrong number! This one. Okay. Yeah, we were like here-ish at the beginning of the stream. And I didn't notice where we were as of the start. Okay. So let's get a contract that's coming from Tessa. Riker. Here we go. Because we are very near to Hurston. Also, just a test to see if I can improve the frame rate. I just turned off my mic filtering. So the mic quality, you're gonna get a bit more background noise, but it's gonna free up some resources as well. It shouldn't be doing that. I'm worried about my computer. To be certain.
Launch complete.
You are clear to launch. Thank you, and please visit again.
Good.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Nice.
Gear retracted.
Good game. Game, calm down. Next task. Something I've not been checking the entire stream is my GPU's temperature. What's my GPU doing? Oh, GPU is fantastic.
Quantum travel complete.
It's running like 10 to 12 degrees cooler than it usually is. It's fine. There it is. It's like, where's the spaceport? It's still doing it. Having a hard hard time reading what it says when it happens. It's on OBS. I can't tell if it's saying something is overheating or overextended.
There is a hangar available.
Landing gear deployed.
I can't tell what that ship is on the left. That looks a bit like the Voyager, doesn't it? You know, in Star Trek.
Warning. Leaving. Safe zone.
Touchdown. Welcome to Lawville.
Okay. I know we just flew like 10 feet, but it's okay. Do y'all get this too? Like whenever you do the cursor thing, does it like flop the cursor on the screen for a minute? Even whenever you're not using it? Sometimes it's okay. Encoding right, turn it on, settings, right. Next task. Next task. Ah, it already disappeared. Maybe I just need to upgrade my GPU drivers. Why am I having so many issues? I don't understand. Alright, Chad, I think this is going to be my last run. At least for today. I forgot to mention, Skull, you will be pleased that unless something happens to where I can't stream, we will be starting X4 on Friday. So we'll get a good look at what single player Star Citizen looks like. Oh, it's your birthday? I know you said it was coming up, I just didn't remember you saying a day.
Thank you for your...
Shields offline. Landing gear ejected.
Check it out after work. Like 7:40 Easternish. Okay, yeah. So that'll be 6:40 my time. So I'll still be around for an hour-ish. Okay. You check that out as well. A puzzle, nice. I'll be glad to have you, sir. Where's the puzzle? Are we still good for tomorrow?
Initiated.
Okay. Next task. Be with your recruiter during the day, be back by the afternoon. Okay. Just FYI, I'll be around from like 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central, so just let me know whenever you're around and we'll see what's up. If anybody else wants to join us, Abyssal and I will be playing some Overwatch tomorrow. Last chance we have before he goes off for Navy training. 5 or 6 works for you? Is that Central or Eastern? Eastern, okay. So 4 or 5, my time. Yeah. Alright, yeah. We'll make it work. I will do my best to ping you around that time. Alright. So. Also, chat, stick around, because after this, we are going to be sending a raid over to Allison, who is still doing her birthday stream. I think she still has a few hours to go. So I don't get to raid her anymore. Her and Casey used to stream later in the day, so I'd be able to raid them. But they don't stream around the same time anymore, so I can't do that anymore. Okay. I'd say we got a lot done today. We certainly hold quite a bit of cargo. Okay, there we are.
Landing gear deployed.
And this. Turn off the ship.
Systems offline.
Refuel it. They say. Good. Open the exterior. Get me out of here. So I'm thinking next time we're in Star Citizen, if we decide to do more cargo hauling, probably go back to the bigger hauls because they're more fun to do, for me at least. And again, like, we're running out of time. There's still a lot to do. Alright. And that, as they say, is that. But if you've never played it, that's a Final Fantasy X reference. Which Allison happens to be playing. Now.
Welcome to the ASOP.
I wonder if it's gonna hit the side Oh. Okay, barely clipped it. Alright, chat. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I've got a lot done. Tony, for this episode, caught us at a most unfortuitous time. It was just ending the stream. But how you doing, Tony? Always a pleasure to see you, my dude. Yeah, sorry about that, sir. What, you doing alright? Next task. Well, I did. We got a lot done. So, I'm sure we'll see each other at some point, probably in Discord, Tony. So thank y'all so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If there is anybody in chat that you're not currently following, and you enjoyed spending time with us today, first rate message isn't showing the sub emotes. Yeah, it's because the bot's not subbed. It's okay. It'll still work if you post it in the chat as the raid call. It'll still work. That's what I do. But yeah. If there's anybody in chat that you're not currently following, you enjoyed spending time with us today, feel free to use that. Feel free to hit that follow button on Twitch or that subscribe button on YouTube to get notified of future streams. We spend our time here hyping up Jesus as much and as often as we can. We build cool stuff with software, and we get up to all manner of gaming shenanigans. Stick around, chat. I'm gonna send a raid over to Allison, who is presently playing Final Fantasy X for her birthday celebration. It has been fun. It's cool. Thank you for hanging out, my dude. You as well, Aprizzle. So, if anybody else, especially on YouTube, wants to join in on a raid on Twitch, go in the description. You'll see a link to the Twitch stream. Hurry up, hit the link, so you can jump in on a raid for Allison. But, yeah, so, if no one has told you lately, chat, you are loved. You are appreciated. And you're highly valuable. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And Jesus loves you and wants a relationship with you. Seek him, because he's already seeking you. Repent and believe in the gospel. And to repent means to recognize that you are a sinner against God and that you cannot save yourself. And then to change your mind and turn away from living life your own simple way and turning to living life Jesus' way. And to believe is not so much the idea of saying, oh, I believe something, because anybody can say that. It's the idea of submitting to Jesus as the Lord, the ruler, the master, and the boss of your life. The Bible says that if you do that, the old sinful person that you are now dies, and then a new person is born that belongs to Jesus. So if anybody ever has questions about that or would like to have a discussion, I would be happy to talk. Feel free to catch me in Discord. Link is in the chat. Or feel free to ask your questions during stream. Especially during Star Citizen stuff. Excellent time to have conversations like that. So we're going to send a raid over to Allison. So if anybody wants to join us in that raid over on Twitch, feel free to use that first raid call if you are subscribed. If you are not subscribed, feel free to use that second raid call. And I will send that over shortly. So, till we meet again Friday, 4 p.m. Central, with Lord willing, the start of X4, which was very kindly gifted to us by Skull. Y'all stay epic. Y'all have an awesome night. Please do stick around for a raid. Peace. All day, son. All day. Y'all have a great night.